Calhoun, and I'm going to show you a few core conditioning and balance exercises that we use for dancers. We're going to start with a dynamic warm-up. So you're going to start lying on the ground. You're going to lie down in an X shape, and then you're going to use your abdominal muscles to contract your body, pull yourself in, and stretch back out. So you start lying on the ground. Contract your abdominals to pull your knees into your elbows. Stretch out. Slowly pull back in, and lie on your back. And same thing on the other side. Pull yourself in, stretch back out, pull back in, and stretch onto your back. Once you've done about 2 to 3 sets of those, you're going to add another element where you ripple up and back down to start warming up your oblique muscles. So again, you're going to start lying on the ground. Contract those abdominals to pull your arms and your legs in. Stretch back out. And this time you're going to pull up and slowly ripple back down. Stretch back out into an X. Pull yourself in. Stretch back out. Slowly ripple up. Using your abdominals to pull yourself up. And slowly stretch back down and back into an X. So once you've added that additional element, do about 2 to 3 more sets to get yourselves nice and warmed up. From there, since we're already on the ground, we can move right into our first core conditioning exercise. You're going to sit with your knees bent and your toes touching the ground. Make sure there's no weight on your toes. You can lift those right up. Put your arms out for balance. You're going to want to lean back a little bit to engage your abdominal muscles. And you're going to slowly extend one leg and then the other. And you want to move nice and slow through these motions, keeping those abdominals engaged the entire time. And once you've done about 10 sets of those, you're going to turn your legs out. You're going to externally rotate from your hips, sit up, and stretch. One leg and then the other, nice and slow, and do about 10 more sets with the legs turned out. From here, we're going to move into our next core conditioning exercise. We're going to do a Superman roll into a V-sit. So you're going to start lying on your stomach. You're going to engage your core muscles to lift your arms and your legs off the ground. Slowly roll over, keeping your arms and legs off the ground, and lift up into a V-sit. Hold it there for about 2 counts. Lie back down, and flip back over. You want to keep your arms and your legs off the ground the entire time. And do about 5 to 7 rolls on each side. And then from here, we'll move into our glute exercise. You start in a quadruped position. You're going to extend your leg, and you're going to pull your toes into your ankle, keeping your hip externally rotated, and stretch back out. In this one, you want to do nice and slow. The slower you do this exercise, the more effective it's going to be. And make sure you're really contracting those glute muscles to extend your leg. You can do about 10 to 12 reps on each leg. From here, we're going to stand up, grab our medicine ball. And this exercise you can do with or without a medicine ball, whatever's more comfortable for you. This is a good balance exercise. You're going to start with the medicine ball over your head. You're going to release one leg and lean over to the side. And you want to make sure you're keeping your arms and your legs in a nice diagonal position. And make sure when you recover that you're not putting any weight back on that toe, keeping all of your weight on your standing leg and keeping those abdominals engaged. Doing about 10 sets on each leg. After you've done them on each side, you're going to add another element to this exercise. So you're going to start the same way, arms overhead, no weight on that toe, all the weight on your standing leg. You're going to lean over, pull your knee in, stretch back out, and recover. And again, lean over, pull that knee in, stretch back out, and recover. You can do about 10 sets of those on each leg. Now for our last balance exercise, you're going to start standing. You're going to release one leg, extend in front of you. You want to reach as far as you possibly can, stretching that hip flexor on the standing leg. You're going to drop your weight forward and quickly recover back up, standing on one leg to engage those abdominals and practice some balance. So extend, drop your weight, pull back up. And from there, you want to do about 5 sets, front and side, do each leg. You can do this in parallel with the legs turned out, front and side on each leg. And our final exercise is actually a series of exercises. You're going to do 10 reps of one exercise, immediately followed by 30 seconds of the next exercise, and so on, and so on. So we're going to start with 10 burpees, move into 30 seconds of mountain climbers. From there, you're going to do 10 reps of abdominal rocks to standing, move right into 30 seconds of sumo squats, lie back down, do 10 reps of straight leg raises, and finish by doing 30 seconds of Russian twists. And I have a 5-pound medicine ball here, but you can use whatever weight is comfortable for you. Or if you're not comfortable doing it with a medicine ball, you don't have to. It's just an additional element to make it a little more challenging. So you can start with your 10 burpees. Drop down, come right back up, and move right into your mountain climbers. You want to make sure you keep moving throughout this sequence. Never stop. Go from one exercise directly into the next. You want to make sure you keep breathing and move from one exercise right into another. Keep your back nice and straight in your sumo squats. Lie right back down. Hold that medicine ball up and do your straight leg raises. You want to make sure you're keeping your upper body isolated, just moving your legs to engage your lower abdominals. And then move right into your V-sit and do 30 seconds of Russian twists to finish up. So once you've gone through all of your exercises, you can finish up with some static stretching and you're good to go.